Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Captain Monk here. Welcome back for some more League of Legends. This is episode 7 now of our series of Escape from Iron. Now, of course, we are actually already out of Iron. We're in Bronze, but that's kind of the whole concept of the series, is not just to escape from Iron, but to keep on climbing and see how fast we can climb and see how far we go. One thing I will mention, though, is that between the last episode and this episode, I did play a game already of Master Yi, and unfortunately, their jungler decided to rage quit, so the game ended up being a surrender. And I didn't know this, but if somebody AFKs, I guess you can surrender before 15 minutes? When did they change that? It's totally new as far as I'm concerned, but yeah, that's what ended up happening. And in that jungler's defense, I mean, when I invaded him and killed him for the first time, he was level 2, I was level 3. He had only cleared 1 camp, I'd cleared 3. My assumption was maybe more than just a rage quit. I'm thinking maybe he was lagging, and it was just better for everybody if he was just out of there. Now, my Lux unfortunately took a hit from the blue buff since she was standing right next to it. You know, I wanted to not let her do that, but in the same moment, I needed to use my Alpha Strike. Well, needs a strong word, but I think it was efficient to use it, so. We're going to go up here and do our Gromp and then our Red for level 3. The plan is to find Tryndamere in his jungle. I'm pretty sure, just considering the matchup, that Tryndamere's not really the best jungler, I think we'll be able to find him kind of low health in his jungle and take him out. And I want to maximize my time with Red on the map, and considering it's Tryndamere, he doesn't use mana, I figure he's probably going to do this camp, probably going to do his blue, probably going to do his Gromp. That's like the most logical thing that he could do if he's trying to make Tryndamere jungle work. So my plan is to counteract exactly that, but the other wild card, though, is of course we are playing in low elo, where sometimes players have the weirdest strategies that ironically end up being the best strategies because they're unpredictable. So we'll have to see where we find him. I would love to gank, of course, but ganking a Zoe is pretty tricky with that sleepy trouble bubble. The Nasus is already at his tower and he's not low, so that's not really much of an option neither. I probably could have gone bottom lane for a gank, but I was thinking with a Vayne, it would probably be wise not to gank there early, and that's kind of where my plan here to go after Tryndamere and add his blue became the plan. So the blue is still here, the Gromp is still here. I'm just going to ward over the wall and start taking this. If he's finished up the wolves like that, we'll see him coming. I have my smite pretty soon, so I'll be able to use that if need be. But if I don't need it, I may as well just hold on to it. And use it to kill his other camps, right? I mean, if he's still not here, let's just take his Gromp while we're here. Master Yi's kind of a weird jungler in the early game because you'd think with all of his AoE damage with the Alpha Strike hitting multiple targets, he'd be very good at clearing things like the Krugs and the Raptors. And it's all that he's not very good at it. I just personally find because of the true damage on his Wuju style and the Gromp giving such a huge heal that I like clearing the Gromps. If possible, just take double Gromp. The Krugs also just take way longer because there's so many little ones to deal with, and if you use your Alpha Strike accordingly, you can hit them all, but I'm not so good at that. Sometimes I can be. It just really depends on how strong I am and how the cooldowns line up. Anyway, there is Tryndamere. I'm going to ping for help. I'm hoping my teammates will just kind of start joining me over here. I'm thinking he'll probably walk over the vision plant, and if he doesn't, he's going to walk down this way towards the ward. So we'll just see where we find him, and we'll pick him off. Here he is. And he already used his spin. So I'm just going to auto-attack plenty here. I'm in no rush. I'm waiting for him to use his flash, then I'll use my Alpha Strike to follow. And I guess he doesn't want to use it, so we'll just finish him off. Alright. Works for me, man. Works for me. I don't know why you thought you might win, but... Alright. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying the video here so far, don't hesitate to drop that rating, subscribe to the channel for more video notifications and all that stuff. And last but not least, guys, make sure to do those things if you want to enter in the Jace, Resistance Jace giveaway or the Cadia Capsule giveaway. All you got to do is do those first two things, like I mentioned, subscribe and like the video, then follow that up with a comment in your server, since these codes are server locked. Let's do our Krugs actually, and we'll do a full clear up there. But yeah, so comment your server and then just comment which one of the two you would like to win. Since today's episode 7, I'm going to try and give these all away in the first 10 episodes. 2 per episode, so we still got another 6 left. And ignore me meditating there. That was just me, I don't know. I'll let you guys guess what I did there. I'm not really sure what I did. I'm gonna call it a fat finger, even though I'm relatively skinny. Anyways, max our Alpha Strike here. Looks like bottom lane is running into some trouble, and I wasn't sure if Lux was just standing there or if the Veigar cage was just finishing up. That was very odd looking. And we're just gonna wait for the control ward. Beautiful. So our first item here, you guys, as you might notice, is the Noon Quiver. this item is excellent for Master Yi, and going in towards the Kraken Slayer is definitely our core. The recommended is right about that. There are some alternatives we could try, but I figured for our first Master Yi video, I wanted to show you guys what is, generally speaking, the way to go. But those exceptions include like a lethality build. Some people have been trying a AP on hit build with the Nashor's Tooth, and I think they're overestimating the potential of that one. And Tryndamere did not see me, and he already span again. I'm gonna ping for help. I don't think Zoe's seen me yet. What's going on, Tryndamere? Yeah, let's maybe just go for Zoe here. Got my Conquer flowing. Ooh, I don't think we can do much more than that, though. Okay, the flash. I'm just gonna meditate here. There it is. Beautiful. So the reality of that situation that I want to break down for you guys is it's a 2v3. And yes, I'm fed, well, more fed than they were anyway, and I can maybe run through all of them, but the most likely way that was going to become a success was if me and Yone were fighting together. So my plan there was to, once Yone was finished with his dive on the Zoe, to let him reset with his E, and then join me. And my plan there was just to meditate and stall the fight. And you saw how that went down, and almost got hit by that. Of course, there were some ways that could have gone wrong, including Veigar hitting his stun with his cage. There's not really anything Tryndamere could have done, though. And that's kind of why I was able to just sit there and just tank, because that's what the meditate is literally there for. Of course, it's more effective when you're low, but I was not really feeling like sitting there waiting for me to be low to use it. Felt like it was time. But in hindsight, when I was fighting that, there were points where I was like, you know, I could just run through all these fools and just kill them all. I could have also flashed for the kill on Zoe at the start instead of letting Yone go for it. But my thought there was, I see what Yone's doing, so I'm going to let him grab that, and I'll save my flash for anything that isn't guaranteed, because Yone chasing that kill down was kind of a guaranteed kill. So, I don't know, maybe I'm being overly analytical, but that's kind of what I'm all about. So if you don't like that, well then this may not be the channel for you, but if you like analyzing, you're going to like what's to come. Now, I see what's going on bottom lane, but I'm also aware of the fact that Zoe is playing way too aggressively in her lane. I think we're just going to use an early Alpha Strike here and just auto-attack her to death. Sometimes what makes sense is to actually hold your Alpha Strike till the tower shot comes at you, and then you can dodge it. But there was just not any need for that. It would be overkill. Anyway, I want to look at bottom lane here, but it's pretty difficult for me to do much to help these guys. But since I know Tryndamere's mid, use my Q to dodge the knockback from the dragon. I think I just want to do dragon here. Another thing I will mention is I didn't talk about in a previous episode how I want to avoid champions that I've already done in the last year's Iron to Diamond. But Master Yi is the exception, because I don't really like playing him in high elo. And the reason that is because players really know how to play against him in high elo. He's very predictable. And the counter to that being predictable thing is, and I think this Veigar might just be recalling in a bush. Yeah, he completely just recalled in the bush. Oh no, he didn't! He used his flash! What a genius! I'm actually so impressed. Amazing. Alright, well, we'll just go get the Siege Minion here. But yeah, so in high elo, people will still play Master Yi. It's not like they don't play him. It's just they generally bring a duo, whether it's a Taric or a Kayle or a Lulu or something, right? Yuumi. Something to counteract the fact that Master Yi is really bloody obvious with what he's looking to do. In low elo, you can get away with it because players don't really understand him. And they don't really understand a lot of things. But once you get to high elo, the only way to truly make Master Yi consistently, that's the key word, consistently work, is with a duo Q. And I just don't want to hold off showing you guys Master Yi until we're in high elo, at which point I need to drag somebody into duo with me. This whole series is about, you know, being self-sufficient, being able to do it all yourself, and that's what we're looking to do. Speaking of doing it all ourselves, this Illaoi has 78 CS, which is really good. Meanwhile, the Nasus has 16. Oh my god, I hate laughing at low elo players, but that is so unfortunate for their team. Alright, this is gone, and hello. You're gonna spin, that's not surprising. I could have maybe alpha'd in time to follow him over the wall. But I kinda just want to run at him now. And that's how you follow him over the wall. Man, this guy's really not paying attention. Now, it might seem totally cheeky, but I kind of want to kill their Nasus as he returns to lane here, because I think he's going to walk. Otherwise, he would have TP'd already. But tower plating is, you know, very desirable. and I couldn't quite collect it. But, you know, it's more Tower Gold for you. But we can just patiently wait for the Nasus. He'll show. Okay, okay. This guy was actually really smart. He hugged the left wall. Most players walk right up the middle, in which case I can actually bully the hell out of him. But he hugged the left wall, the far wall, and by that point, I would have been under tower. But anyway, speaking about our items, because you've seen me use it a little bit here, the Kraken Slayer. True damage on every third hit. It's like a built-in Vayne Silver Bolt. It's so good. And especially on Master Yi with the double strikes do improve the likelihood of the true damage, so it's really, really strong on Master Yi. Speaking of things that are strong on Master Yi, might as well get ourselves the Rift Herald here. Go ahead and dodge that up. Yeah, trying to get behind it, but didn't quite successfully do so. Oh, alright, we're gonna take some hits here. Nothing we can't handle though. And Zoe knows what we're up to, but I don't know if I care what Zoe thinks. I mean, does she think she's gonna outsmite me? I mean, what's her plan here? I mean, good try, Zoe. Very good try. Let's go and get the true damage flowing. We're gonna get drowsy, but... Huh, Alawi missed that. I think we just kill her. Minions? Yeah, she's just dead. Oh, I guess we're tower diving? Wait, Nasus thinks he wins. Nasus, why do you think you win? Alright, Veigar's here. Oh, hold on. Let's just tank that and walk away. Now, Veigar might have R here, and I just really don't want to be the one he ults. I'm just going to wait for him to use it on Alawi or something. Then again, if he's walking all the way away, we can just hit the tower. I knew he would only take one auto attack after the Alpha Strike. I just didn't want to be under tower or get hit by the stun. So based upon where I knew he was standing there, I knew I could set that up. Alright, let's go back. We have the Empowered Recall. I could use my Rift Herald here, but I want to maximize the turret plating I'm collecting, so I'm going to put it bottom lane, actually, since I still have time to do that successfully. So get the Rage Knife here, get the Berserker Greaves, get the Cloak of Agility, and also a Control Word for the next dragon that's in 40 seconds, and we'll run bottom lane with that Rift Herald. My team's definitely going to get some turret plating here, but since Yon's already going to get this one, well, using his E to try and finish the tower off, and there's only one plate left here. Yeah, this is just economically the most intelligent way to approach this. One thing I was considering with Master Yi in today's game was, because I see how popular it is, running Ignite instead of Flash. And it has a very good win rate. It's a very good strategy, but I've just always used Flash on Master Yi. And I want to recommend you guys do the same. I think Ignite is for more experienced Master Yi players. So if you're still learning the champion, stick to what you know, and that's Flash. Let's go ahead and do this, and we can get this guy too. Wow, only 2 auto attacks is all it takes. I love that. All right, Rift Herald, hit that tower up. Make me proud before 14 minutes. Beautiful, 320 gold. Yeah, we are so rich. Excellent. All right, that Rift Herald might keep moving and get another tower. Or another tower hit, I should say. But I really don't care about that. What I care about now is the dragon. So speaking about our items once again, the Rage Knife, very important to understand, we no longer crit, but our crit scales into creating ourselves extra on-hit damage. So it's kind of weird how that works, but essentially all of our attacks crit while none of them do. That's kind of how I want you to look at it. Another way of thinking about it is, if you guys play Yasuo or Yon, you know how they do reduced crit damage in previous seasons. Well, that's kind of what we're doing now with Master Yi. We're always critting, and yet we never are. Not entirely the same thing, but maybe you kind of understand. Reduced crit damage, but always critting. Another thing we can talk about here is the rune choice we went with. I mean, most of the stuff's pretty standard, but I will make a few highlights here. I like Last Stand because it makes it so I'm not going to die, or if I am going to die, at least I'm going to do more damage before I go down. Whereas Coop is pretty good for lethality mastery, I would say, since it's more of an assassin sort of finishing people off kind of rune. Whereas Last Stand I think is better for a fighting mastery, like on hit, which is what we're doing in today's game. Another thing to highlight is attack speed versus tenacity. If you go against a team with a lot of CC, maybe consider taking tenacity instead, but that isn't frequently better. If you're just going to stick to one forever, alacrity is generally better. And finally, sometimes people don't go Conqueror. Sometimes they go Dark Harvest on lethality, and that is a very good option. But I think Conqueror is generally the best if you're going to stick to one forever. And a second best would probably have to be... Oh, let's just save Lux from herself. can't do much more than to keep auto-attacking this guy. I finished him off. Oops, walked into that cage though. And you are here. Oh, I was gonna Q her, but I wasn't quite quick enough. I think I might still get her around this corner though. Get that red smite down, and oh, she's so quick. There we go. That extra auto attack from the Kraken Slayer will do the true damage we needed. Alright, just push this wave. Cool. Yeah, so we're definitely stopping this game. But that's just kind of how it rolls in these low elo games here so far. But don't worry, my friends. As the series progresses, it will get more competitive and it will get a lot more interesting. I was gonna clear that, but I failed. That's no problem. Let's just go back. But yeah, the thing with Conquer that I want to emphasize with you guys is it is the best option. There's no doubt about that. But the problem that I run into with it is either I just don't get enough fighting done before I die for the Conquer to make a difference, or it is making a difference, but they're already dead, so it doesn't matter. I find it's one of the two extremes. Either it's not enough because I'm dying too quick, or I'm just crushing and the Conquer is not really ticking up enough because the fight's already over. Now, if you're against some tanks, totally different story. But I find Master Yi already does pretty good against tanks, so if I am against tanks, I'm already crushing. That's just generally what I find to be the circumstances. So all this is to say, I think Conquer, and this kind of comes back to that conversation we were having earlier about bringing a duo who can help you with Master Yi's weaknesses, whether it's a Kayle or a Taric or a Lulu, a Yuumi, something like that. In those kind of circumstances, they keep you alive in those games where you should be struggling, and the Conqueror, because of them keeping you alive, will then maximize its potential. So in those circumstances, I really like Conquer. In a game like this, I think I might have been better off with Kill Tempo, or having gone Lethality and gone Dark Harvest. Conqueror, this game is not really doing much for me. Is it bad? No, it's just not quite ideal for these circumstances. Some more things to think about. Anyway, Vayne's getting ganked here. Yone is going to try and help out with the Tryndamere, but I don't know. Tryndamere might have ult. He's being kind of safe, but nope, he does have ult. I'm going to show on up. See if we make the difference our team needs. Alright, there's one. Let's go ahead and just burn through this Nasus with our true damage. Alpha Strike him. Let's go after the Jhin next. I was considering flashing, but we don't need it. Triple kill. And where did Zoe go? Oh, she actually got me. Am I dead? Holy shit, this Zoe's smurfing, dude! I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. I'm just very impressed. So hold on, a player on our team is AFK. Do not FF team. We win 4v5 if Illaoi does not return. I'm sure the Illaoi's returning, just, you know, common internet issues with loyal players with, you know, laptop computers or whatever. But when people see this in chat, sometimes they panic. And like, these two are 0-4. And all it takes is one person, I think. I could be totally wrong, but I think I've seen remakes go through in games where like not the whole team is on board with it. And I know this wouldn't be a remake, but I just a small part of me is like, guys, just please let me play. I'm having a nice game. I don't want to ruin it. All right, that's not a good sign, but oh, there's a good sign. Okay, we are good to go. So yeah, when that Zoe did what she did to me there, the only real solutions I had were two. One, I could have flashed further into the minion wave to make sure I avoided the blast radius from that spell, and hello. Oh, I avoided that. I'm stunned, but I didn't get hit by the sleepy bubble trouble bubble. I'm not ever sure which one that is. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna meditate here and stall for my team. I think I'm just dead again. Yeah, no, I just literally ran it down. I just flashed into my demise. Whoops. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. Oh, but Vayne. Vayne, the genius. Vayne, the 800 IQ. Not quite. All right, yeah, that's my bad, guys. That's completely my bad. But the good news is I can buy a QSS eventually. And that is going to be the item that literally saves me. Because I need to be able to cleanse the Veigar stun. I need to be able to cleanse the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Or the... Actually, no, the Wither I can cleanse with my R. But as long as I cleanse those key CCs, I should be unkillable. It's just when those CCs hit me and I don't have tenacity for my rune, it's kind of doomed. But that's an easy fix. I would much rather buy other items, but this will work. This will work. Alright, now I would love to go and clear that wave and kill these fools, but I think I would have an easier time doing so if I flank them. And hello. Alright, you're not paying attention. I think he tried to spin there, but I don't think it quite worked the way he anticipated. Alright, there's Zoe. There is a ward here. So I kind of thought that might happen. So, okay, she might get baited by her bubble trouble. Yep. She's gonna kill our teammate, but we got ult. And Yone isn't gonna be able to finish that off. I know his damage enough to know that. And you missed your trouble bubble, sorry. And you just walked into me. Ah, there it is. Okay, I got. Oh shit! I didn't even realize this guy was here. Yeah, Yone, you can do this for me, right, buddy? I'm just waiting for my alpha strike. Thank you. Okay, that's much better. So yeah, I went a little bit quiet there because I really wanted to focus on the timing of all those plays there. I wanted to make sure I was able to avoid the tower shots where I needed to. Yone should be able to handle himself here. I don't know if Trymir has R. Either way, I'll help him. Yone, you should be walking away, my friend. Alright, he's got that. I was alpha striking, but it wasn't quite responsive. Anyway, I don't need to be A-ramming it here. This is... I mean, it's not bad necessarily, but without my ultimate, it's just a little bit more risk than is worth the reward. I'm not sure I'd take their jungle. Their jungle is honestly, at a lot of times, worth more money than they are at this stage of the game. And I could be wrong, but I think if I build a little bit more lifesteal, I think I might be able to solo Baron and come level 16. So we're going to finish up my QSS item so that I don't make a mistake getting CC'd. You're getting the Scuttle Crab, that's excellent. So yeah, we'll finish up... Ooh, which one should we get? I think we went Makiro Scimitar, more crit. And more crit turns into more damage because of our items. Yeah, the thing with this item is it's very much so not recommended, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's very infrequent it comes to this when you're playing Master Yi. Oh, this Zoe's actually got some mechanics. Like, she missed there, but most Zoes in this elo, I wouldn't expect that from. Alright, now I really don't want to just bum rush their team. I kind of want to have a little bit more vision. I want to have my team maybe make a move so that I can follow it up. But we are aware of where they're at. Alright, there's one. Let's go for the Nasus next. All the tree damage is flowing. There's just so little they can do about this. Is anybody else around? Oh, hey. How's it going, dude? Just alpha this and keep moving. Yeah, probably didn't need to do that. But our Headhunter, or not Headhunter, Highlander is still going. There we go. Not sure where Trymir went, but we will take the inhibitor. Here he is. Yeah, unfortunately there was too big of a delay, so we're not going to get, pentakill, but we will get the unofficial. Cool. Alright, their team's coming up here. I have no ultimate, so I'm in no rush to continue putting the pressure on them. Instead, we're going to look towards that dragon. It's come up in about a minute here. There's a few camps we can clear on the way. Maybe just the one, but I can still push in bottom lane. And are these respawning? Nope, I guess they're just gone. Oh, hold on. He doesn't see me. Cage is down. Oh, Vayne almost died into this, yikes. Yeah, it's one of those games where I really just can't say I have so much faith in my bottom laners, so I'm just going to take everything and just 1v9. I'm not usually this much of a jerk about it, but in a game where we're running this hard, going 0-5 and not even having boots yet, yeah, I don't really need them having any more money. I'll take that myself. Anyway, these two are trying to do the Baron. This wasn't really the plan, but that's okay. I mean, I didn't really communicate the plan anyway. They had no idea I had intention to solo Baron. Yeah, let's help them out now. Smite that up. Maybe a little bit late, but still. Got that. And the dragon's up. Yeah, so I was thinking for my last item, there's two things I'm considering. Actually, three. Death's Dance, Guardian Angel, and Wit's End. Now, I'm thinking I don't need Wit's End because we can cleanse this. Okay, I got the dragon. And, fuck it. I was trying to Alpha Strike over the wall, but I couldn't quite do so. Oh, yep. And yeah, he needed to stand on the edge of his cage to survive there because I was alpha striking right on top of him. He didn't quite do so. And Tryndamere, this is how it ends. Wow, this guy's getting tanky. We'll just hold on to our alpha strike and gotcha. Cool. So let's just go back here. I think I want Death's Dance. I think it'll be the most sustain, the extra move speed, cleansing some damage that comes our way, make us a little bit tankier. I think it's the way to go here. Got ourselves the elixir as well. Looks like Yone and Illaoi want to keep going for the win here, but with their team coming up and Lux just leaving base for the first time in a while, I have a bad feeling, but this Veigar is just kind of running it. Oh man. I wonder if I can hit 30 kills in this one. If Yone leaves and Vayne doesn't go on a tear, I think I can clean them up and get myself what I'm looking for. I still have my Mercurial Scimitar in about 12 seconds here, so I'm going to want to use that too when the time comes. Oh, dodge the bubble, it's over. Alright, Nasus, you're up next on the hit list. You're gone. Jhin, it's your turn. And his ult might still be down. It is in fact down, and Veigar is up. Come on, Veigar. Come out to play. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me! No! That's not how it was supposed to end! No! I was gonna go for the Penta! Oh no. Well, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. My team just didn't care about what I was doing. Oh, it's okay. You can only give them so many free wins. Anyway, I'm going to give it to the Yone. The way we played in that early game in the 2v2s, I thought was very, very good. So I'm impressed. I'm happy with him. So we went 31, 2, and 5. Very nice game there on the Master Yi. Didn't really need the Mercurial Scimitar, but you know what? It's the sort of thing where it's just nice to have. It's nice to have the answer to the problem, even if you don't need the answer to the problem. It's just nice to have that. It gives me the confidence to go and make the plays, knowing I can take one mistake and cleanse it. I think it's awesome. Look at damage charts. Oh my god. In a 27-minute game, we almost had 50,000 damage. Everyone on our team, you know, Lux didn't do any damage, but nor did really Vayne. But these two actually did something, but it wasn't close. Their Zoe and their Veigar actually put up a bit of a fight. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with these two. Jhin just, you know, he did what he could. Tryndamere, sorry buddy, but yeah, you were kind of the problem. And Nasus, you got lots to learn, my friend. And I mean all these things in the nicest way. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or rude or trash talk. I'm not telling these people these things, right? I'm just telling it to you guys because it's an opportunity to maybe learn from their mistakes or maybe just enjoy how it is I'm enjoying it because it is kind of amusing. Yeah, but as you guys can see, like even in a game where we're doing crazy amounts of stuff, Conquer only healed us for 1,000. And I honestly believe that's just simply because we were not needing to last that long in a fight. The fights were over pretty quick because we were really fed and they were kind of squishy. Triumph, plenty of extra gold for us. Lots of health restored. Alacrity was finished pretty quick, all things considered. Last Stand. Doesn't seem like it did a ton of bonus damage for us, but we also weren't getting low that much, so maybe Coop would have been better this game, considering what we know now. But in an on-hit build, I generally find this is better. Ravenous Hunter, you know, it's a rune people often overlook on Master Yi, but man, is it good. Man, 7,000 healing, that's even better than Conquer by like 7-fold. It's crazy. An Eyeball Collection, I wasn't quite sure about when I was doing the research. I was convinced I should maybe go with Sun Impact instead for the lethality and Magic Pen. But Eyeball Collection in a game where it's low elo and I'm not guaranteed kills, but I think it's more likely I'm going to stack this quickly, I thought was the way to go, and I'm glad I did. But it is very important to understand that in a higher elo game where you're not going to collect the eyeballs, Sun Impact would give you more damage. But yeah, that's it here, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't hesitate and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, rate the video, and comment down below your server and which of the two between Resistance Jace and the KDA Capsule you'd like a chance to win. You know, for a lot of these videos, I've been making double features, but to be honest with you, that's exactly what we're going to do for this one, too. We're going to do some Lethality Master Yi. I'll see you guys in the next game. Peace out. Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Captain Monk here. Welcome back for some more League of Legends. In today's video, we're checking out some more Master Yi. Of course, this is the second game, and we're going to be checking out, instead of what we did last game, which was, of course, the on-hit attack speed build with lots of shred, instead, we're going to be checking out Lethality Master Yi. Now, Lethality Master Yi is not my preference, because I find it's very snowball or snowball succeed, or kind of fall flat on your face and fail. Unfortunately, and the reason that is because with Master Yi, generally speaking, he relies a lot on attack speed and being able to farm his camps quickly. And you kind of kill that strategy a little bit. It's not too bad, but if you go lethality, you'll find your clears are a lot slower, so you really rely on getting kills and stuff. So in low elo games and games where Master Yi is just generally strong, even in higher elo, where he's against squishy opponents he can pop with lethality, he can still do very, very well. But he's just a lot more reliant on it, where some of you guys might be familiar with the power farm Master Yi strategy, where you just farm your jungle nonstop. That is much more reliable with an attack speed build. Anywho, we're going to head towards our blue buff here after clearing that red. You'll notice here with the lethality, we are rocking the Dark Harvest, the Sun Impact, Eyeball Collection, Ravenous Hunter. So a lot of the same stuff we ran before, but we have the Sun Impact now alongside the Dark Harvest for those executes. And that's really the biggest thing I want to emphasize with you guys is, with Master Yi, with the on-hit build, the attack speed build, it doesn't matter whether they're low or they're healthy, you can still pretty much take on anybody 1v1. And I'm not going to say you can't take on people 1v1 with lethality Master Yi, but what you're really looking to do is to take out people who are low. With Dark Harvest, you have that execute, but with some of the items in our build, being the Collector, our execute power gets a lot stronger, and you'll see that it's really about lasting people and resetting our Q and just spamming our Alpha Strike all over the place. Anyway, gonna clear those first few camps. I saw they have a Brand bottom, and Brand usually plays aggressively, which looks like this guy's not. He's not really doing much of anything. There's also Tristana mid, and we have a Garen mid, which is kind of odd, but I figure I may as well try and gank for this, since until I gank, I think Garen's just going to get bullied, as you're seeing here so far. There is the rocket jump. Let's go ahead and hit her up for some damage. I'm hoping just to get Dark Harvest here. I'm taking some tower shots, but I'm not too worried about it because we have Meditate, we have my potions, and I really just want to collect Dark Harvests wherever I can find them. So I'll use my potions here. We do have them here for a reason. Volibear probably did his red and pathed upwards, so I might be running right into him here. Let's just do an early Meditate, get my health back. And I'm kind of waiting for the Scuttle Crab, but I'm also kind of watching mid. I don't think I can really gank her safely, but I think I can get the Scuttle Crab rolled nice and quickly. Then maybe gank top. Salawi is very low. And there's Volibear right behind me. Let's go ahead and finish this up as fast as we can to smite it. 430 is the smite damage here. So we got that. This guy's going to do some damage to us, but we're just going to walk away. It looks like Ornn did die. I'm hoping Alawi doesn't walk over. She just might. Looks like we're okay. We can probably just walk out here. Yeah, Volibear doesn't like it, but there's not really much he can do about it. All he has is the CC he already used. Now, he might be aggressive here, walking into my jungle, so I'm just going to make sure of that. Nope. Okay. Alawi's still kind of sticking around, but we don't know where Volibear went. We didn't see him cross the vision plants that we put in the river. I'm just going to walk in and see what happens. I think we can do this. So I'm just going to walk in and hold my Alpha Strike because I'm waiting for the flash, or the execute. She didn't flash, so we'll just take it with the Q like that. But if she did, we might be able to follow her, because that's what the Alpha Strike's all about. Anyway, though, if you guys are enjoying the video and the series and all that stuff, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below which of the two between Jace and the Cadia Capsule you would like to win. That is, of course, Resistance Jace, and the Cadia Capsule has those two icons you can see on screen. All you gotta do to enter is comment down below which one you want, and your League of Legends server, since they are server locked. And I'm just gonna steal the wolves here. This might be kind of risky, but there's a blast plant right behind me. I got flash, and I don't think Volibear really can do much if I flash. And speaking of flashing and Volibear, I think Garen's probably going to die here no matter what, but I might... Oops, taking a tower shot apparently. I might be able to save him. No, he's definitely dead. And they know I'm coming here because they saw me walk through the tower. The question now is Volibear taking this Scuttle Crab down here, or is he walking right past it? Looks like it's still here. So he's ganking bottom. My bottom laners could use some help, so I'm going to try and join them here, then I'll get the crab after. Let's kill this guy. We can definitely kill him here. I just need to get in range to flash Alpha Strike. Oh, that's not good. Let's get out. I thought he would have used his Arcane Shift already, so I was just looking to do some damage, collect the Dark Harvest, which luckily we were able to do and get away with. Let's just meditate here. Kill her, please. I should be able to walk out. Uh-oh. I really don't want this Tristana to get away scot-free, but okay, there we go. She killed herself. Yeah, she was being so aggressive there in a 3v1. Ran wasn't really doing much. We should be able to kill her there, even without her flashing, but it was really reliant on my teammates doing stuff at the exact same time I went in. Otherwise, we die. Luckily, the Tristana just decided to run it down, but that could have easily gone sour. Anyway, get ourselves the first lethality item, the Serrated Dirk, and then follow that up with some vision control items since we do want to get ourselves this dragon. And looks like Orin's got us himself under control in the top lane, so that's very good. If we need to go up there plenty, right, that'd be no good since we want to focus on the dragon. So this will be much better for us. So I'm going to start by trying to get the Scuttle Crab if it's even here. If it's not, I'll start pathing the other way around to Gromp, Wolves, and make it get there. Maybe not for red buff right as it spawns, but like soon enough. Yeah, getting double crab is very good. I'm surprised Volibear let this happen, since Volibear is really good at getting crab because of his crowd control. We don't have any of that, which definitely slows us down. Now, I want to place the control word on Dragon, but I want to get a little bit stronger first. I don't want to place it now, then have them clear it. I would rather hold on to it and go and place it when I actually plan on clearing it, which I'll probably do when I hit level 6, because then I can fight my way out of there if they do show up. Before then, it's just a little bit risky. Yeah, kind of inefficient pathing here in some ways, but very efficient in others, because we're doing a full clear here, but my blue's coming up just now, and my red stuff's all up already. Sometimes that happens, though, as a jungler, where you clear in one direction, and then because of the way the game flows, you end up having to switch the direction you clear. But it's not bad if you understand momentum up the map. And I'm not really sure why I used my alpha there. It was unnecessary. No problem, though. But yeah, a few more camps here. We'll have level 6. And considering the way this Volibear's been playing, that's just on, never mind. Looked like Volibear on the minimap. I think we'll hit 6 before him. And as long as we do that, we should be able to find him in his jungle and take him out. Which oftentimes can be a better way to set up Dragon rather than just doing it and praying that they don't show up. Oh, and Alawi's kind of diving here. I'm on the way up. I think she just dies, though. Oh, yeah, she just totally dies. Yikes. Alright, let's last plant over. Tristana's still full health. Yeah, Garen can't really do much in that matchup, unfortunately for him. It's very surprising those two are playing the way they are. Now, Volibear might show up, but I think I just killed this quick enough. And if he does show up, I'll just take him out. Because there's no way he's level 6 right now. If he's level 5, it's an even match. Beautiful. Alright, where are you at? See, I want to use my controller at the dragon, so I'm going to hold on to it. I wish I still had regular trinkets, though. Yeah, for now, we'll just walk and try to hug this wall here so we don't take a tower shot. And Tristana is missing. Are they at dragon? I have my doubts. They could be, though. Let's just sweep, make sure they're not seeing me coming. Nope, Tristana and Volibear are both ganking. And yeah, he's on level 4. This guy's not clearing well at all. I'm not sure there's much we can do, though, because my bottom laners are already really low. No one's low on their team, so I can't get... Well, you're just running into me, though. Oh, barrier too, though? I'm just gonna be patient here. There's no rush to fight this too quickly and too intensely. We got Garen by our side. Alright, and he's getting an Arcane Shift. So we'll just shove the wave. And off of that, we can get Dragon. Yeah, part of me wanted to go a little bit more aggressive there, but there was very many reasons why I shouldn't. If they played correctly, they could have pretty much insta-killed me. Tristana's pretty fed, and had the barrier as well to protect herself. And focusing Volibear would have just gotten us both killed if I did that first. We needed to show Tristana we meant business first. Alrighty. So there's the Infernal Dragon. Very important here on the Lethality Mastery to grab that for ourselves. And I'm not sure why this guy... Don't take me jungle, brother. I'm saying that in the nicest way I can think of, because, you know, he's doing fine. It's not like he's a big feeder griefing me, but you just don't do that. You just don't do that. Anyway, his mid lane's gonna get pushed in, so I'll do his lane first here before I hit up the wolves. But yeah, soon enough we'll have ourselves the Duskblade. And what are you pinging about? You know, just because he spam ping me, I'm taking this. I hate to be bad-mannered, but I didn't start it. I finished it. Okay, that Ezreal's very low. See, this is the kind of thing you're looking for with the Lethality Mastery, is anybody with the Dark Harvest sort of mark on them, because that's basically an insta-kill if I get in range. Especially if Garen gets them lower. Alright, he's already got that. I wonder if we can finish off Tristana here. Yes, we can. And we'll just catch that and wait for the bomb to explode. Boom. No idea where Volibear's at, so I'm kind of worried about that, but I think we are good to go. Actually, let's stay on the map just a little bit longer. I know it's kind of risky, but I want to finish my Duskblade. We are like 100 gold off. We have the refillable. One more camp will do it. And there's Volibear just making his way down now. He's level 5. Yeah, this is kind of low elo feels. Oh, and he's going AP too. No wonder he's clearing so slowly. Alright, well, some of these games have some competitive components to them. This one might, but that's one competitive opponent that is definitely missing. It is an enemy jungler. That's okay. And oh, they're in my jungle, and I'm low, so let's just be rather safe than sorry. But yeah, speaking of games having weird circumstances, between this game here and the one you guys previously just watched, there were 2 games, I think, one of which their jungler AFK'd, so I kind of stomped and they surrendered like even before 15 minutes. So yeah, not going to be posting that one. It's just kind of a waste of time for you guys to watch that one. And then the follow-up game to that, I was against a fellow Smurf who was playing Akali mid, and I had a Samira mid. So you can imagine how that went. That Akali got fed as all hell, and she wasn't the only one on their team who got super fed. We had just like a huge team difference somehow. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to carry that game, and that was a loss. So my 10-game win streak is gone. But it's okay. We can set up a new streak. And I see what my team's pinging about. I'm not unwilling to help. I just need to be efficient in my time. And I haven't cleared these in a while, and they're pretty quick to clear. So I'm going to make a point of doing that now. And, you know, she might back off, but, you know, this Alawi, I've noticed her behavior throughout the game. She definitely seems to get baited by low-health Ornn, so we'll get her now. Up the stun hit, and we'll finish her off with the Dark Harvest and the Alpha. And I guess one more auto, since it did require one more. But yeah, since we have this Duskblade now, you guys, once we get a takedown, even if it isn't us actually killing the target, as long as we participate in the last 3 seconds, we get stealth. So Master Yi can now be invisible. It's broken as all hell. Anyway, Volibear's dead. The Rift Herald is up. I may as well just take the Rift Herald. Alright, and the all chat has begun. Jungle difference talk. Waiting for it to claw me here. Go ahead and dodge that. I can use my Alpha a little bit more often than the claw comes out, but the damage output on it isn't super duper necessary. You might have noticed I did the same thing with the dragon, where when it initially, you know, gets up and knocks you back, I dodged that with the Alpha Strike, which is a very common thing to do. Okay, Garen's got some good things going here on the Tristana. I think I can walk in and clean her up. Oh, Garen stole it. I mean, maybe I was trying to steal from him, so in his defense, that is, you know, something to consider. But I still got Dark Harvest, I still got an assist, so I got nothing to complain about. Unfortunately, I used the Rift Herald just a little bit too late for the tower plating, but we'll get first tower here. And that's still very worthwhile. Alright, Dragon's in 35 seconds, so I'm going to create some control on this side of the jungle here. Maybe take some of Volibear's camps. I would be very surprised if he didn't walk over here, but I know he has the red, so the red buff is down. Just kind of backing up to give myself a little bit more lead time before this all happens. And look how quickly these fools die. I mean, yes, Garen span on him, but a lot of that was my Alpha Strike. Just rapid hits through him so many times, doing so much damage because of lethality. I think I can walk through and kill Brand, and then off the damage from the bounce from the Alpha, kill Master Yi, or not Master Yi, I'm Master Yi, kill Ezreal. Never mind, he's already dead. Alright, so teammate's gonna clean those up. It would've been nice if we got those, but I got double Dark Harvest, I think. Actually, I think I only got one because I didn't get the kills. I think it only fully resets if you actually get the kill. I may be wrong about that. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you know that detail. Anyway, no sweeper for 45 seconds, so I'll just clear a couple camps, then do the dragon. Then again, we have a ward right here, so if Volibear walks over, he'll almost definitely be seen. So yeah, we'll just do it up. Our team's already ready to go anyway. Cool. I'll get the Scuttle Crab, and hopefully this one won't be taken from me. Cool. And from here, I think we'll just clear these camps and start playing on the top side. There's not really much more to do on the bottom side, especially with Dragon down right now and bottom lane tower gone. Much more to do top side now. But yeah, Ornn non-stop just needs help, and it's because he refuses to go back to base. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but he just stands there at the tower buying items through his, you know, shop passive. Which, you know, great using your champion effectively, or yeah, effectively, but not very efficient since he's just dead all the time, or close to being dead. And Garen should be able to kill her. He has ult. Oh yeah. Probably wants to sprint up there, right? Collect the kill, collect the Dark Harvest, but she's already 2 and 4, now 2 and 5. It just makes more sense for me to effectively farm my jungle by this stage of the game. And, oh, Ashe might be in trouble. I think you guys will be impressed by how much damage we can do to this Volibear. Yeah, he's gonna flash. The problem, though, is their Tristana's there, too, and she's still pretty dangerous. So I'll ult there, trade it for flash. That's still a good victory for me. But, of course, I wanted more. Alright, Tristana hopped in. Is anybody else back here? Nope. Alright. I mean, fighting with Lulu, we should be able to do this. It's just a matter of how easily and how quickly. Brand's out of position. I think we just kill him. Okay, there's his flash. Oh, dodge that. Pop him up. There we go. Ornn kind of took that from us, but we did most of the damage. Alright, got ourselves level 11. Garen should be fine, but I don't think chasing Ezreal is the play here. I think we just go over the wall on the Volibear. Oh, I can't quite reach. That's fine. I don't want to flash for that. It's overkill. Oh, Garen's gonna go down. A little bit too aggressive on that one. Tristana is basically a one-shot away from with my Alpha Strike. Wonder if she's just gonna recall a tower or what she's gonna do. Yeah, that's fine. So I think Alawi's actually walking over, so yes, I see your pings. I see that it's dangerous. We'll just back it up and insta-kill this Krug. I feel like this Volibear hasn't cleared them ever. Oh, Alawi's flanking us. Let's focus her first, just because we got Ornn right here as well. I'm just waiting to see if she'll ult before I go too aggressive. Yeah, let's get out of the way of that. And with my Q. Alright, we can just go on to Brand here. Okay, their team's right there. I know I could go for one more flash auto, but let's just be patient for their Alpha Strike here. And here's what we're looking for. Okay, gotta be careful about all that. And this should hit both of them. Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay, so what I was aiming to do there was get, who was it that killed right before Tristana? I think it was Volibear, right? After I killed Volibear, I was hoping to reset my Alpha Strike and hit Tristana. Unfortunately, it wasn't available as soon as my auto attacks were, and I was gonna die, so it's just like, you know, let's just kill her. I don't mind paying the price for all those kills with my life. Anyway, Collector is now available. This is when we really turn on as Master Yi, because now we have the Execute. The stats are great. The crit chance might go kind of to waste because we only have 20% of it, but we will get more of it. But Death and Taxes. Any target who gets low will give us more money, and we'll execute them. Super, super powerful with this Lethality build and Dark Harvest, which we're already at 13 stacks of. Yeah, this is when we really start becoming very dangerous. From here, I'm going to go for the Quick Blades. More crit chance, some ability haste, so we can spam our spells a little bit more Q spam. And it also allows us, with our crits we get, to reduce our cooldowns, like our Q, so we can Q even more when we crit. And because your Q can crit and it hits multiple times, if you do this correctly, it's like instant cast multiple Qs. If everything works out, you can have 0 cooldown on multiple uses of the Alpha Strike. Alright, so Izzle's on the side there. Alawi's just here. She's got ult, so let's just stay out of the way of that. Wait for her to get kind of low. And we'll KS. And these two are here. Oh, Ezreal, you are mine, boy. I'm going to go for Brand first. Pop them both. There's the triple. And hi, Tristana. What's going on, girlfriend? There's the Quadra. And now let's find the Volibear. Come here, boyfriend. And there's the pentakill we've been looking for the multiple last episodes. There we go. Finally got it for ourselves. Thank you, team, for setting that up. The Ornn ult was very nice. Yeah, like I said, guys, the Collector is when this turns on and becomes crazy strong. And when Brand shows up, I might just ult him again. Or maybe not ult him, but alpha him, since my ult is now down. Let's see if he steps up. Ezreal, you want some of this? Uh-oh. I regret this decision. Wait, maybe I don't. He's already dead. Insta-kill this guy. Meditate for a second. Holy crap. I'm actually completely baffled by how much damage we're doing. Get me out of here, though. I don't want Tristan to one-shot me. Just meditate in the corner. Yeah, this is a fun build, you guys. This is a lot more fun once you get to the stage compared to attack speed, but you need to get to the stage. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. I mean, it can kind of work. It doesn't need to be one-shotting and pentakills, but you know what I mean. You need to be winning as Master Yi at this build to succeed, whereas with the on-hit, it doesn't matter if you're losing all game long. Eventually, you just become 1v9 material, provided they don't have crowd control. Anyway, we will get ourselves the dragon here. That'll be number 3. And for our next item, the Quick Blades. So we're going to take some time to get that, but we will grab that next. I've been looking at different builds for Master Yi Online, and this is kind of what I'm seeing people do if they're doing the lethality build. I'm not completely sold on it being the best, because I'm frankly just not totally aware of if it's the best. But I'm pretty sure it's the best. Like, I'm 90% sure it's the best. So yeah, we'll just keep farming up here, get that item. Other options I'm seeing show up, maybe not here, but like in my recommendation here. There are things like the Wit's End and the Death's Dance and Blade the Ring King, and I just associate all those items with the on-hit build, and that's why I'm kind of ignoring them. Yeah, the Quick Blades comes up with a 60% win rate here in Platinum Plus gameplay as the third item following what I've already got, so it's definitely very good. And wow, RQ literally one-shots the big Krug. It must have been a while since I last cleared these. Cool, so now we have it. So once again, this is going to double our crit chance to 40, which will allow us, when we hit crit strikes, which is very likely if we only have 40%, maybe not every single auto, but off our Alpha Strike, if it hits, let's see here, a total of rapidly hitting the target to all enemies hit after 4 hits. So there's a total of 4 hits. If there's multiple targets, it'll go back and forth, but there's a total of 4 hits, so over 4 hits, 40% crit. Odds are at least one of them, if not 2 of them, are going to be crits, and based on that, that'll reduce the cooldown of our Q, which has already been reduced off of our ultimates cooldown resets off of kills. So yeah, very large potential for resets here, provided we get a crit or 2. And it's only gonna get more and more likely from here on out, because I'll probably build Infinity Edge next, or some other lethality item. I'm not really sure which, but we'll figure it out. And there is a ward here. I was thinking there might be. So it's the sort of thing where, yes, I can just run at them and just pentakill them, but it's a little bit more risk than is worth the reward. So I'm waiting to see if they make a mistake. They are making mistakes. There's the Quadra. Now where's the Bran? And there's the Surrender Vote. Give it to me. Pentakill. Double pentakill, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's lethality Master Yi. Oh, that's way more fun than lethality, or sorry, than on hit. But getting to that point, ugh, you saw how long it took us to get to that point. It does take some time, but that's what it's all about. Oh, that was good. I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and honor up our Lulu, since she played a pretty solid Lulu, if you ask me. I really appreciated the way she played. Cool, so that gave us a score of 19-1. Not too shabby. You trash. I like how they're talking smack when it was like, I'm sorry, literally a 1v9. I mean, their Tristana had the most damage in the game, but we had the second most. Our Garen did some work, and so did their Alawi. But there's no contest in the fact that we carried that game. Look at damage, you dog. I love this chat. It's hilarious. But yeah, once again, guys, make sure to support this series, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below your server and which of the 2 you like a chance to win, Resistance Jace or the KDA capsule containing those 2 icons. And don't also forget to comment down below what you guys think of the series. You know, any feedback you have is very much so appreciated. I hope the feedback isn't, wow, all you're doing is killing noobs, because that's kind of the whole point in these early episodes. As we progress, it will get more competitive since we're climbing. Again, it's the whole concept. But I will say, though, that if you guys have any champion requests, specific champions you want to see, definitely feed that my way in the comments, because I'm looking to show you guys what you want to see, right? And so far, all I can really do is show you guys what I like, and that's a lot of things. But beyond what I like, I'm going to try and show everything sooner or later. So yeah, let me know what to prioritize, and I'll get to those first. So that's it here, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.